So today's video is a Kayla talk on moving and apartment hunting. So you guys asked the questions and I'll be helping to provide the answers and my own thoughts on moving, since this is my second time moving this entire year. So let's go. Got my handy dandy notebook and I have all of your awesome questions. Thank you guys so much for participating and sending them in to me through Facebook and Twitter, because honestly you guys get these videos more involved than they ever have been before. Let's get started with the first question, which is, what is it like to move and how stressful is it? If you plan properly, it's not going to be that stressful if you allow yourself to have enough time to prepare, to pack, to organize, and to go through all your stuff. Then the moving process itself is not bad at all, especially if you have someone to help you. My situation, I obviously live alone in Los Angeles. My family and everyone is back home on the East Coast. So I'm lucky enough to have my parents to fly out here to help me move, so I don't have to go through a moving company or anything like that for this time around, at least. How do you find an apartment in LA? I'm definitely looking to move out there pretty soon, but I'm not exactly sure where to start. Girl, I was definitely in your position earlier this year, and I definitely think that you should hop on the internet. You can find so much awesome information online. When it comes to finding an apartment, there are websites that definitely help you with this, like apartments.com. You can go on apartmentratings.com. If you find an apartment that you like online and you see it and you want to see what people think about it, definitely look up reviews. That is a big part of the online apartment hunting that I was taking part in, was seeing what other people thought about the neighborhoods, the complex, the neighbors, the management, and all that fun stuff. And you can see what the people, the residents that live there, were saying about the place. So definitely recommend doing that. I will try to link these sites down below in the description bar for you guys in case you actually are going to be moving anytime soon. Then these are great resources for you guys to take advantage of. And if you're moving for school or for work or just for whatever, make sure you find a location that suits what you're going to be doing out in the city or anywhere that you're planning on moving for that matter. You don't want to live an hour drive away from, your job or something like that, because that's not going to be practical for you. So make sure you're looking in a general area that obviously makes the most sense for you to be living in. What do you look for in the perfect apartment? This is a question that targets different people and it depends on what you're looking for. I don't know. I feel like I have certain needs and necessities when it comes to my own personal living, and this can obviously vary from person to person, as always. When I was doing my whole entire apartment search, both times I knew that I needed to have an apartment that, one, came with a parking space, because I didn't want to have to deal with parking on the street or racing for a spot, you know what I mean, during the day and nighttime. So I definitely had to have a parking space. I made sure that my place came with a washer and dryer. I didn't care if it was a stackable or whatever. I just did not want to have to go to a laundromat, and I didn't want to have to do my laundry in a public area. So for me, those were really the only two necessities when it came to finding the perfect apartment for myself. But some people might not even care about having a parking space. They might not care about having an in-unit washing machine and dryer like I did. So definitely tailor it to your own needs. The apartment site that I used, you're able to check off the amenities that are necessary for you, so it makes the search a lot easier. When it comes down to the size of the place, whether it be a studio, a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, a loft, whatever, I just wanted to make sure that I had enough space for myself to live comfortably and to do my work, since I work a lot from home. So I definitely needed to have a space to film. I needed a place for my computer. I needed my own bedroom and my own bathroom. So that definitely helped to come into play when it came to deciding, what I wanted. I think studios are great, especially if you plan on living by yourself. I personally live in a 1-bedroom currently. I will be moving into a loft apartment, which will be really exciting because the whole floor plan is just completely different from the place that I'm living in now, and I think it's going to be really fun to decorate. Any advice to people living on their own for their first time? Well, this was my first time living on my own. It has been so much fun. I'm the kind of person that really enjoys my own space, hence why I don't live with a roommate. I live solo dolo. It's great to have your own space to come home to every single day, and you don't have to worry about accommodating your needs and your own self with another person or something like that. So that's why I like like living on my own, and that was what I was most excited for about moving out for the first time. I still have yet to get homesick, which is weird because I've lived on my own for 7 months already, and time flies, let me tell you, but I just haven't been homesick. I'm not that type of person. If you don't think that you can handle living on your own, then definitely looking into getting a roommate might be something that you might need, or even getting a pet just to have something there to kind of love on, you know what I mean? So those can be awesome options for you as well, but also keep in mind if you plan on getting a pet, you have to see what the rules are for each complex and each management. So you might have to pay a down payment for like a pet deposit and then a monthly fee every single month included in your rent. I've been asked this question a ton, and it's, will I be doing a new apartment tour when I move? I will definitely be doing an apartment tour if you guys thumbs up this video so I know. Another viewer asked me if LA was as dangerous as people made it out to be. I haven't really experienced anything crazy. I don't live in like a scary area or anything like that. Obviously it's a city, so you're gonna have to deal with homeless people, people that are on drugs and not necessarily fully like mentally there. You just need to be aware of your surroundings, not just in the city but wherever you live, and you just need to think smart. Don't leave your house at 1 o'clock at night walking down the street. That's probably not the safest thing that you could do. Like every city, there's the good and there's the bad. Personally, I don't think I could ever see myself living in Hollywood just because I don't know, I just don't like the vibes there. Rent. A lot of people wanted to know how much rent was. Like any other place in the world, rent will vary on location, it will vary on the luxury of your place, it will vary on the size of your apartments, and if you're closer to the water and if you live in like Beverly Hills, granted your rent is gonna be sky high. I don't know, it just depends on the area and like exactly what you're looking for, if the place is newer compared to being an older building, but I definitely think that you're looking at a range from $1,200 to almost $25 for a 1-bedroom in a good area. So I don't know, that could be like a long shot for pricing, but it just depends where you're moving really. Saving money. Saving is super important because when you move, you need to have money for a deposit, you know, just to hold the unit in place before you move, and your rent and stuff like that, utilities that you have to set up and call, which is a pain in the butt. That's one thing that I don't look forward to when I move, but definitely planning ahead can help the situation and make it a lot easier than it could be if you just hold it off to the last minute. Don't bring crap to your new place if you haven't used it in a year. Don't bring stuff that doesn't fit you, like old clothes that you know you're not gonna wear. What is the point in lugging old stuff that you just don't use? It's just more junk than you really need to hold on to. So I recommend going through everything, your closets, your drawers, everything like that, donating what can be donated and throw away what can't be donated. So that's a great option. Selling furniture, it's also a great way for you to earn some extra cash, or selling things that you don't necessarily use anymore that's still in great condition. Switching over your address, whether it be through USPS and your credit cards, your bank, your car insurance, all that stuff, make sure you change your address to your new one. I don't know why I'm looking around. Get yourself a folder for all of your documents for moving, because you want to make sure that you have everything in one place, you're prepared, you're organized, and all that fun stuff. So I just threw all of my documents in a folder so I know where everything is and I'm always prepared. Gotta be prepared. If you guys have any other questions that you would like me to answer that relates to moving and apartment hunting and all that fun stuff, then you can leave those in the comment section below, and maybe I'll get around to doing like a part 2 if there are enough. Also be sure to check out my vlog channel because I'm vlogging every single day until the end of the year, and I will be doing like the whole moving process on there. I just started packing up stuff, so you guys will see me doing all of that on my vlog channel. But yeah, I'm excited to bring you guys along on this process, and I will see you guys next time. So as you guys can tell, I am in the middle of moving. Yay!
Everybody sipping, everybody sipping.